Adams. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Temple's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Snell's checked in. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Over to the left wing. Now here's Freak. 33 points for him. And the shot is good.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Freak. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate.
And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated.
Comes from me being 8 years old and
year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Freak in at point guard. Kaminsky out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 2. The Thunder have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Kaminsky. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And Brooklyn has possession. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
And Greg, the foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
And Waiters has it in the corner. Here's Fareed. Drills the elbow jumper.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Lopez a screen. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Brook Lopez.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Durant's checked in for the Thunder. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Clock at 4. Here's Freak. And that one hits back iron.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Back to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots it up. No good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons just played phenomenal. He finished with 66 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be...
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too much.
Sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Good job. Nice job by Fareed to lay into that defender. Put some wood on him with that screen.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Lopez a screen from downtown, and the Nets another three.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup men. Russell Westbrook third.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
And Durant gets it to go.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Johnson, the pass to Lopez. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed.
Tyler Johnson.
And it's 8 points for Brook Lopez.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
And Fareed kicks to Westbrook. For 3, Durant. Good. Durant's got 11 points.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
From deep three-point range, and the Nets another 3.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Screen by Fareed. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Top of the key jumper, no good. The Nets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Freak. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Temple, and he gets it to go from the corner. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Screen by Young. There's Freak. No good from outside. To the paint. Rejected by Young, and they'll keep possession. Durant drawing the double team. Young with the steal. Johnson, the pass to Freak from deep, but they get it back. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this for his career. 15,806 career.
The ball. Stick it too much.
Screen by Young. And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Shot clock at 5. Freak. From beyond the arc and then some. Freak's got 55.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Here's Temple. Down low. Here's Allen. Bargnani grabs the board.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Freak with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Right wing. Bargnani kicks to Freak. From deep. The shot is off. Good D by Westbrook. Well, Thunder have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
And He'll count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc.
And it's slammed in by Young.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And here's Freak, picked by Bargnani.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Freak dishes to Bargnani. Here's Freak. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
The Thunder have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And he knocks down the first one. And Allen drops them both. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. There's the pick. Passes it to Swanson. Now the feed to Freak. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Oklahoma. City shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Gets a very good look and converts. Adams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Freak. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Westbrook passes to Adams. Over in the corner, Ellis. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brooklyn with the ball.
2 minutes.
Now, Freak. Non-stop scoring machine here. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You can see right now the defense running out of ideas. They cannot seem to slow him down.
This is a scoring clinic 101 style. I mean, he has really got it going right now. They're absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
McGee a screen. Feeds to Kaminsky. He kicks to Freak. For three. Count that one.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And the Nets, another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Again, the miss by Ellis. And for the Nets, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. He had a nice open look right there. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Freak. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Ellis kicks to Westbrook. 16 feet away. Again, Oklahoma City.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Looking at the Nets, how about their 11-game winning streak? They've been unstoppable, looking to continue their tear through the standings with a win tonight. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds me a little bit of the triangle. What I mean by that, there's constant motions and cuts in this offensive system. You know, it's much more than just a Splash Brothers shooting up threes. These guys are a fun team to watch.
Yeah, you know, Steve, he did a great job of blending all the coaching styles that he's learned over the past years. He's played for some great coaches, and, you know, he's been fortunate enough to take a little bit from each of them and implement it, and it worked.
It turned into a championship in 2015 for Golden State. That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we will see you later.
Yo, Freak, what's good? You look distracted, man. Everything okay?
Yeah, just got a few things going on off the court.
Yeah, I've heard. Word gets around. Gotta put that stuff aside and be ready to play each night, though.
Yeah, I know. I'll be ready.
Hey, even though we're about to teach you guys a lesson, I'm here if you need it, man.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. And we'll be the ones teaching the lesson tonight, so I hope you're ready.
In your dreams, Freak.
It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. The Nets log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. And with the top record in the East, well, there's no doubt that this is a top-caliber team.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, they've had a dream season, and I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season, from afterthought to title contenders.
So the Nets starting five. Freak, he's in at the point. Young is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lopez in at center. Now here's Curry, and the first shot of the night for him, no good. Freak with it, picked up by Thompson. Screen by Young. And a wide open look for Freak. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, Freak following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Lopez passes to Hollis Jefferson. Freak. That three off the mark. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. 6-point game. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
And he gets it to go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Now, here's Green. 11 points for him in that last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Here's Freak following the basket by Nene. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Freak.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Curry kicks to Nene. Nene setting the pick for Thompson. Thompson is double. Nene has the open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Nene's got his second basket of the game. That's leading by 7. Freak dishes to Johnson. There's a good screen. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Young against Green. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Barnes. The rebound by the Nets. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over. Showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-6 run. Young outside. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now, here's Thompson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
And that one's good. Freak.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Now here's Freak. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Freak's got 17 now.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Kicks it to Nene. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And he can't hit the second. Brooklyn leading by 16. Freak with it. He's got 17. Screened by Young. And here's Freak. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson outside. Curry attacking. That is good. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Screen by Young. Freak with it. Curry meets him. It's tipped. Taken away by Nene. Now here's Curry. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Now here's Freak, a 12-point game. Johnson outside. And there's the feed to Freak. Shot clock at 5, stolen by Thompson. And here we go. He dishes it to Curry. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Freak. Connects from three-point range.
For three.
Freak's got 20 points.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Unbelievable move. Rush hour handles. Supreme right there.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors girls.
And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Nets. The Warriors, 4th.
And here we've got two teams shooting the ball so well on the season.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Marvin Williams has checked in for Nene, and it's Livingston in for Curry. Here is Livingston. He had 13 points in the win against Memphis.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
Brooklyn leading by 15. Now, Freak. He's got 20. McGee a screen. There's a good screen. Passes it to Freak. From deep three-point range, no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And the wide-open shot from Green. Up and in, it's good. First pass. Basket of the game for him, 1 for 4 shooting.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Freak with it. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Stolen away, and it's the Warriors on the break. Oh, that's blocked. McGee a screen. Here's Freak. Buries the long-range jumper. Freak's got 23.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Right side, Williams. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here is Livingston. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Williams passes to Thompson. Misses the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
There's the pick.
Move the ball.
McGee is screened. Here's Freak. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. The Nets making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Here's Barnes. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. To the inside, here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got his second basket.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Here's Freak. No good from outside.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, Steve Kerr gave me a few moments to catch up with him. We talked about how they can best press their advantages in this game, and he told me that he expects their shot blocking to play an important role. He said, listen, obviously we want to keep them on the perimeter as much as possible, but with our length and timing, we can also bottle them up inside. And Kevin, he's hoping that'll help them secure their second win in this season series.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
You know, sounds like they'd like to keep this a low-scoring affair. This could be one of those grind-it-out kind of games.
And I'm sure that would suit them just fine. It may not be what the fans want to see or hear, but a win is a win. Come on now. A W is a W, and that's what you're playing for. Now, you're talking about a power surge. That's how you power that thing down.
He went hard to the hoop, Clark, and didn't disappoint when he got there.
Yeah, ain't no reason to be passive now. You have got to go in attack mode.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. Lets it go from 14. And it's Thompson again missing. And here's Freak. Fires the three, and no good trying to get that one. And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. Nets lead by 14. And don't go away. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Draymond Green is out there with Nene. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Williams at the small forward position. He's perfect from the line this time. Nets leading by 12. Now here's Freak. Young sets a screen for Freak. The dish to Young. He sinks the 11-footer. Young's got 6.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
Livingston dishes to Green. Feeds it to Curry. Pass to Williams. Wide open. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
High-quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak had it.
That's moving.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Warriors trail by 21. Green, the screen. Livingston passes to Green. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 6 points for Draymond Green.
To check out the stats for Green. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's around 10 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
McCullough's checked in for Green. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Nets. That's good. Freak's got 39.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
And stolen by Freak. Down low, here's Young, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Freak kicks to Johnson. Lopez a screen. Freak bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got 41.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Passed in a A. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now Freak, and he's got 41. That drops.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's McCullough, and another basket for Golden State.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Freak. The shot misses, and Golden State will come the other way. Curry kicks to Livingston, and it's Freak with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 23. Shot clock at 5. Johnson dishes to Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And that one's good. Free.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Well, as you can now see on the 2K leaderboard, these are the NBA's steal leaders since the All-Star break. Freak number 1, and of course Klay Thompson.
What a job both of them have done defensively in the open court. They've really gotten a feel for their opponents the more they see them.
Andrew Godlock, he's checked in for Golden State. And a change for the Nets. Bargnani is checked in for Brook Lopez. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Golden State with it. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played. There is no way a player like him could be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was superb. He ended with an amazing number of points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high. He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Screen by Young. From past the arc, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
Pass to McCullough. He feeds it to Gaudelon. It's Nene Jefferson with the rebound. Hollis Jefferson's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Just a serious. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Freak. Drills the three-pointer. Freak's got 53. The Warriors have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's the screen. To the paint. Here's Nene. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Bargnani passes to Freak. From the baseline. Rebound by Williams. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. From the arc, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Beyond the arc, and another three-point shot ball from Freak.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Back to Curry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Curry's got 16 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Move the ball.
Freak kicks to Johnson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Nene. Harrison Barnes comes in, and it's Klay Thompson in for Williams. Freak with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Over in the corner, Barnes. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Brooklyn in control. 1:19 left in the first half of basketball. There's the pick. Now here's Freak, guarded by Curry. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
And Brooklyn making a change here. McGee's checked in. Here's Freak. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Freak. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover. So valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two... Tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
McGee dishes to Freak. Snell, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Tony Snell.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Thompson misses. And here's Freak. Non-stop scoring machine here. Out to the wing. Takes the 3. So as we conclude the first half, so far...
Guys, I'm here.
I don't think you want to get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Looking at the Lakers, they come into this game having won 3 straight, looking to make it 4. We'll see if they can get it done. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never.
But the makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there, and I'm going to do it regardless if he misses his assignment 1 or 2 times.
Thanks for joining us for Noche Latina, the NBA's celebration of the Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
So the Nets starting five. Freak in at point guard. Young out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Johnson in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really cool.
Now, here is Russell. Guarded closely. Matthews, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn with the ball. 4-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Screen by Young. Feeds to Johnson. Young outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. For three. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Freak.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now, here's Grant. Howard kicks to Russell. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by the Lakers. They grabbed their own miss.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now, here's Grant, and here's Matthews, the three. Johnson attacking, and a wide-open look for Freak. That's in there, Johnson with the assist. 9 points for Freak.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Back to Russell. Here's Wiles. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, when Byron Scott and I had a chance to catch up a few minutes ago, he's looking to even the score in this season series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time and said with their defense and shot blocking, they're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor. Kevin, let's see if they can lock them up.
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Absolutely. And if that's the strategy, they've got to be full of energy, full intensity right off the bat.
And that's a real pillar to any successful defense when you talk about intensity. I mean, you can't go half-heartedly or halfway.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer by Freak. Outside, Russell. A three for Matthews. Rebound, Brooklyn. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game and really deep through that time. Freak's got 15.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. That's tough. Spacing.
6 assists. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
And Russell gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's sent back by Howard. Russell against Johnson. And they double up Russell. Howard, the pass to Lyles. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. All going up court. Stolen by Grant. Now, here is Russell. Tight defense on him. And stolen by Freak. Here's Young. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Passes it to Grant. Screen by Howard. So with a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Grant. It's blocked. Here's Freak. He's got 15. From deep three-point range, and that one's good. And now a 10-point Nets lead.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Lopez a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the corner. And it's Freak missing. LA's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Russell with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Matthews left side. Grant the pass to Lyles. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Russell. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Screen by Young. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Freak. And easy 2 points on the layup. Freak's got 20.
My goodness, what a move. He left the defender in the dust.
Just glided in for the finish as smooth as a soaring eagle.
Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. Number 1, the Nets.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Patterson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Damari Carroll comes in for Grant. And here's Freak following the 3 from Wesley Matthews. McGee is screened. Freak passes to Swanson. Runner in the lane. Here's Freak. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Luol Deng is checked in for Howard. And Smart subbed in for Matthews. Deng with the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Freak. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Now, here is Russell. He had 16 points in the win against Utah.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Now here's Freak. They lead by 7. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Boy.